Welcome to Next Chapter Living, where every page turns a new possibility.
She opened an old cigar box, and nothing else would get packed. That little box stalled a whole move, and it almost did the same to my client's peace of mind.
Hi, I'm Matthew Tronconi. I help people move from the Northeast to Florida without losing their heads or their memories.
Sound familiar? Who hasn't lingered over a photograph or a letter and felt time pull you in?
Let me start with that quick story.
A client of mine opened a cigar box filled with letters, ticket stubs, and faded photos.
She would sit on the floor and read one letter, then another, and suddenly an hour had passed. Days slipped by. The movers were on the calendar, and the box still sat open. It felt like grief and nostalgia wrapped together.
What changed? We gave the box a job, a rule, and a deadline. 1 memory box per person. 1 photo taken of each item we released. 1 short session a day. Simple limits can free up a surprising amount of energy.
Here's a way I actually use with clients when decisions get sticky. 3 actions, not endless discussion.
Keep things you use or that clearly belong in your next home. Pass on gifts to family or donations, items that carry someone else's story better than yours.
Remember, the memory stays. Photograph or digitize it, then let the object go.
A few hands-on ways to do that without drama. First, digitizing photos and papers. Phone works fine.
Photograph albums page by page. Scan important legal papers.
Label the cloud folder like this: last name _ 1960 to 1980, and add a short note in the file name. Small habits make retrieval painless later. For objects, pick a single memory box per person, shoebox size. That physical limit forces a choice. What really matters? And when you decide to let something go, photograph it first. A quick picture, a date, 1 sentence about why it mattered. That one action honors the story while clearing the shelf.
Now, family conversations. Tense? Start with curiosity, not orders.
I want these items to go to people who will appreciate them. Would you like to look through this box with me next Saturday? If things get heated, use a deadline. Please tell me what you want by the 15th. Unclaimed items will be donated. Deadlines bring clarity and peace. Quick example. I once had siblings arguing over an antique clock. We photographed every piece, opened a 3-day claim window, and then donated what no one took. No one lost a relationship. Everyone kept the story. On fragile or valuable items, get an appraisal if you suspect real value. Photograph for insurance and keep receipts in your scanned folder. Label boxes clearly. Use inside and outside lists. Use tags like open first, memory box, or fragile. That keeps movers from treating every box the same. Feeling overwhelmed? Good. There's a plan. Try a 30-day approach. Days 1 through 7. Spend 15-30 minutes a day in one room, making 3 piles. Keep, pass on, remember.
Days 8 to 14. Digitize photos and papers from that room. Week 3. Offer items to family and set pickup dates. Week 4. Finalize memory boxes and make storage decisions.
A practical trick. Set a 20-minute timer and make 1 binding decision per item you touch. When emotion comes up, breathe. Write a 1-line note on the box about why you made the choice, then move on.
It's okay to grieve what you leave behind. Letting go of objects can feel like closing a door on a chapter, and that's a real emotion. If you want a simple keepsake checklist, file name examples, and a 30-day worksheet to guide the process, I put together a downloadable packet on the website. I can also share local recommendations for appraisers, climate-controlled storage, and professional organizers if you're moving to Pasco County or the Tampa Bay area.
Thinking about relocating to Florida? I'd love to answer questions and help you understand what life in Pasco County, Land O'Lakes, and Angeline is really like.
I'm Matthew Troncone, broker associate with Mihara and Associates. Visit the site, download the checklist, and take that first gentle step.
Real conversations about relocating, downsizing, and living well.
Thank you for tuning in to Next Chapter Living. Join us again for more stories worth giving. Until next time, let your journey ignite. Live your best life and keep your dreams in sight.